Welcome to this tutorial video for Microsoft Publisher 2019, Customizing Text. When using Microsoft Publisher to create original publications for distribution, the details matter. This class is designed to give you the basic skills you need to get the text in your publications to look just the way you want it. After watching this video, you'll be able to change the font type, change text size, color, style, and alignment, as well as reposition and resize text boxes. Let's begin with changing the font type. The type of font you use will determine what the text looks like on the computer screen, as well as the printed publication. Some fonts are straight and upright, others are slanty and curvy. There are dozens of fonts from which to choose, and can definitely add a lot of variety into your publications. All of the templates in Microsoft Publisher have a default font type for all of the text in that publication. Try typing your text with the default font to see if you like it, and if not, you can change it. First, you'll highlight the text that you'd like to change with your mouse by clicking at the end of the text, then clicking, holding, and dragging to select all of the text that you wish to change. Then, on the Home tab in the ribbon, you'll go to the Font field. Click on the down arrow located to the right of that font field, and then you'll see a drop-down menu of font choices. You just simply need to click on the type of font you'd like to use. And then Microsoft Publisher will change your selected text to the font you chose. Now let's cover changing text size. The size of the text will determine how big it will be and is classified in points. The higher the points, the larger the text. For example, 16-point text is larger than 8-point text. You can choose any size text you'd like. All of the templates in Microsoft Publisher have a default text size for all of the text in that publication. So try typing your text with the default size to see if you like it. If not, you can change it. You'll need to highlight the text by clicking at the end of the text, then clicking, holding, and dragging till all of the text is selected. Then, on the Home tab, you'll need to find the size selector. Click on the down arrow to the right, and a drop-down menu of choices will appear. Simply click on the size you want to use, and Microsoft Publisher will change that text to the size you chose. Now let's move on to changing text color. All of the templates in Microsoft Publisher have a default text color for all of the text in that publication. Try typing your text with the default color to see if you like it. If not, you can change it. You'll need to highlight the text by clicking at the end of the text, and then clicking, holding, and dragging till all of the text is selected. Then, on the Home tab, find the color selector. It looks like a capital A with a colored bar beneath it. Click on the down arrow to the right of that A, and a drop-down menu of choices appears. Microsoft Publisher will suggest some scheme colors that'll go with the color scheme in your template. It will also present you with standard colors. If you don't like any of these choices, you can click on More Colors, and a pop-up window will appear. On the Standard tab, you'll see all of these bubbles of color choices. Simply click on the one you'd like to use, and click OK. Then Microsoft Publisher will change your selected text to the color that you chose. Now let's cover changing text style. Text style determines the additional features that are added to your text, such as making it bold or underlined. To select style features for your text, click at the end of the text, then click, hold, and drag to select all of the text. Then, on your Home tab, you'll click on any of the style buttons you'll want to use. They're located here beneath the font selector. B is for bold, I is for italics, U is for underlined, the X with a small 2 beneath it is subscript, and the X with a small 2 above it is superscript. You can click on any of these buttons you'd like to use. And then Microsoft Publisher will apply those to the text you selected. Next, let's cover changing text alignment. Microsoft Publisher allows you to align text in your publications, which simply means that you can have your text line up on the left side of the placeholder, the right side of the placeholder, or in the center of your placeholder. You can also justify the text, which means that the letter and word spacing throughout the line is adjusted so that the text falls in line with both the left and the right margins. It's similar to an alignment that newspapers and magazines use for their columns. If you'd like to change the text alignment, you simply need to click at the end of the text and then click, hold, and drag to highlight all of the text. Then, on the Home tab in the ribbon, you'll need to click on any of the alignment buttons you'd like to use. This is the left alignment, center, right, and justified. Microsoft Publisher will then move your selected text accordingly. Now let's move on to resizing the text boxes. All of the templates in Microsoft Publisher have text boxes that are defaulted to a certain size. However, you can resize them if you need them to be a bit bigger or smaller. In order to resize a text box, you'll see that when you click inside the text box, there will be points located around the text. You'll need to point your cursor at one of these points around the text box, and then click, hold, and drag to resize it. Note that this process also works if you need to resize any objects or pictures that you have in your publication. And finally, let's cover repositioning text boxes. All of the templates in Microsoft Publisher have text boxes that are defaulted to a certain location on the page. However, you can move them if you need them in a different place. In order to reposition a text box, you can click anywhere inside the text box to reveal the border lines of the text box. You'll need to point your mouse at one of those border lines. And when you get it just right, click, hold, and drag, and you can move the text box anywhere you'd like in your publication. Note that this process also works to reposition any objects or pictures that you have in your publication. By watching this video, hopefully you now have a few tools that can help you design your text in your publications so that it works for your purposes. Thank you for watching.